about to bring a financial Boaz.
But why go solar? What should make homeowners and business owners go, okay, I want to switch to solar power?
Well, first, Anne, let me just say thank you so much for having me on the show with you today. It's truly an honor, and it's appreciated. And I'm actually glad you asked that question because in my work, I spend a bulk of my time educating customers and the general public on why switching to solar can be incredibly cost-effective. Some of the top reasons people don't switch to solar is because they either think it's too expensive or don't understand solar power at all and how it works. But what if I told you there are more and more homeowners and businesses switching to solar every single day because of the incentives, energy efficiency, and cost-effectiveness solar companies like A1A Solar Contracting provide? There's a reason small and large businesses with high energy consumption are switching to solar. There's a reason homeowners are cutting out their electrical provider and turning to A1A Solar for help. There's a growing demand. Whatever your stance is on clean energy, the climate, or whatever other politics revolving around solar are, I've never met a single person that doesn't like saving money. I wouldn't view solar as an alternative energy source. I'm trying to get people to view solar as the most efficient and primary source of renewable energy we have today.
My name is Pete Wilking. I'm president and founder of A1A Solar Contracting, based here in Jacksonville. We've been operating since 2010. I grew up on Navy bases primarily. My dad was career military. I went to college, I studied environmental science, and I went into the Navy myself. I was a commissioned naval officer, served in the first Persian Gulf War, and after my Navy career, I went back to school, got a master's in business administration, and worked both public sector and private sector before starting A1A Solar Contracting. I decided to get into solar after my dad in the 1980s was involved in some solar power systems as part of engineering. One of our larger commercial projects where they were doing a major expansion to their operation, which was cargo in and cargo out, adding a rather large refrigerated and freezer section there. So they knew they were going to have a much increased electric bill, and they needed some backup generation to protect that stock during grid downage. And so that was already in the plans, and then we spoke to them about integrating the solar with the backup power generation. So when the dust settled, the design basically dictated for about a 200 kW generator and 600 kW of solar electric. That would the equivalent of running about 60 houses for equivalency. So it's a rather large system. We're able to remove about 80% of their electric bills, maybe a little bit more than that. So the technology of today with the power electronics with the solar, were very instrumental in being able to integrate this with a large diesel generator. So a fascinating project, giving them all the economics that they were looking for using renewable energy, and giving them the backup power that they needed as an insurance policy to protect their stock. Why should people choose A1A Solar Contracting? Well, that's simple. Peace of mind. And there's three components that everybody needs to have for their project. It needs to be a well-designed system, you need to select the correct equipment for it, and it needs to be installed properly. At A1A Solar, we do not outsource any part of that. We design the systems, we install the systems. So peace of mind is probably one of the biggest factors that we have repeat customers, both residential and commercial, because they know it's going to be done right. The great thing about solar technology is it's advanced so much in these recent years and costs have come down that people who didn't think they were a candidate several years ago are by today's standards. So it would be worth it for people to get a solar feasibility study done on their home or business to see how they can benefit from solar. Give A1A Solar Contracting a call, let us do an evaluation for you and see how it comes out. Thank you very much.